Say anything where you think we will want to throw something up, whether it be like cover art for a game or something, let me know. Like write it down.
All right, let me bring up the notepad real quick.
Okay, yeah, I've got mine. Next to my Ron Perlman bust of Hellboy.
Fantastic.
Yep, I love it.
Is that all? Was that all nipple touch you did there?
No, that was definitely me touching his nipples.
Okay.
Are you live streaming right now?
Not
How did
live
he know
streaming,
you
but I am
touched-
recording.
How did you know he touched it? Oh, we're live.
No, not yet.
Are we?
Not yet.
Okay.
You ready, Christian? Are you ready,
just-
Adam?
Yeah.
You don't
Okay.
care if I'm ready?
3, 2, 1, timer. All right, everybody. Welcome to Weabop. I'm here with, as always, Christian
Hi.
and Adam.
Who are you assholes again?
just huffing fucking, just like spray paint before you get on. Just like, who are you? Okay, so
Honestly, I think that's what Coca-Cola Life is slowly doing to me.
Coca-Cola Life. The one that has less sugar in it.
It's like made with like actual cane sugar and this shit called stevia. I don't know what it is, but I'm still putting it in my body.
Stevia is like, it's a natural sweetener. It's not that bad. Anyways, so
Okay.
for you guys out there, we are now going to be trying to condense this into an hour long. We are not going to do our summations. We're just going to get right into the topic, which this time around is OC Don't Steal, as in we're going to talk about how there's these new games with OC creation within preset universes. The two examples I was given the dudes was Dragon Ball Z and Sonic, which if you go on DeviantArt and you type in OC and either of those series' names, you are going to find a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I want to know how far that pile of shit can go. Like, what other series will be a part of that mound of manure?
Mm-hmm.
I remember. I can't remember which game did I say like last.
You
like
said
on
Kirby
Sunday?
as a joke. You said Kirby
Oh,
as a
okay.
joke.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I totally did.
Yeah. But the first one that I thought of, outside of, like, when you think about Sonic and you think about Dragon Ball Z, I don't know about you guys, but my mind immediately from there jumps to Naruto.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh
mean,
god, a Naruto OC title would be just it'd be magical.
how
I really
many,
love
God.
that.
how many characters would wear blindfolds?
How many characters would
All of them?
be Jinchuruki with the Sharingan eyes?
Dude, how many bloodline jutsus?
They'd all have Kakashi face masks.
Yeah, like literally all of them would have a blindfold. I'm just saying right now. Like, no, actually no, all of what you said, but complete it with Rock Lee armbands.
Yeah.
Oh,
they'd
the
be
leg
weighted.
braces, the leg warmers would be so funny on
Yeah.
everybody.
Like, there'd
It'd be like a meme.
Like, the thing is, if they did one of those games and they made it like an action RPG where you got to like buddy up with friends and go on missions together, I think that'd be pretty rad. But in reality, it'll probably just be another game that uses the Xenoverse engine, where you'll just be flying around through the air, just fighting like. Well, no, they already showed one game that's going to be using the Gundam Versus system for Naruto, and it looks like trash.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that system so goddamn much. When will Namco learn?
To please you specifically.
To please you specifically.
Well, the thing is-
I
the thing is-
didn't want to say it. I'm
Here's
glad
the thing.
Christian's there to say
Here's
it
the
for
thing,
me.
though. Here's the thing about the Dragon Ball Versus games, because I found out Xenoverse isn't one of them. Besides the Dragon Ball ones, none of them have been financial successes.
Well, that's just sad.
The One Piece
Nice.
one failed. The Naruto one is probably going to fail, especially
Oh,
since
the
they just...
One Piece, was that the like Unlimited World Red?
No,
or
no,
whatever
no,
it was?
Burning Blood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
and,
mean,
and
with
the
a
thing
name
is,
like Burning Blood.
Burning Blood, they heavily modded the system, but you could like still kind of feel it. Like, it's a lot slower than a Gundam Versus game, but it's like still got the weird kind of system. And because you don't have characters that are like, you know, tons of guns and shit and like actual physical combos, like everything is all wonky. Rise of the Incarnate was their attempt at a free-to-play, and that thing was fucking trash. So it's just like, I mean, I don't like Xenoverse, but I think if they were going to just reuse a game engine, that'd be the one I would want them to reuse, because Xenoverse wasn't bad. It just, it was all right.
I mean...
You got to look at it like it's not a fighting game. Like,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, like if you look at like a team casual RPG kind of thing, it's not bad. It's pretty fun. I think the versus is fucking stupid, but the whole 4-player co-op like boss rushes and stuff is pretty cool.
I think if the netcode was better, I would have enjoyed it a little bit more. But
the net just like Christian, did you hear him during all that?
Yeah, a whole bunch.
Okay, yeah. Here, give me 1 second, guys.
Okay. But yeah, no, the
my
netcode.
headphones are currently like freaking out, so I
pause the show.
Don't worry, it won't take too long. I can just cut this out. It's no big deal.
Okay.
I can't hear you guys, by the way, so go ahead and just make fun of me all you want. It's okay.
I don't believe
you were a
second.
You are a fantastic person, and one of these days, I hope we get to go over to Georgia and hang out with you.
Okay.
Oh,
no, that's
I'd
not
like
it either.
that.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time. I mean, it does sound like a good time, though. Honestly.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, it's because of fucking Okay. Fuck me.
No.
I mean...
Okay, there we go.
Perhaps later, but...
Okay. So, before I had the technical difficulties, what was being said?
Okay, so I said that if the netcode for Dragon Ball Xenoverse was better, it would... Like, I would have enjoyed it more, but the netcode is complete shit!
It is? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea. How would you know, Christian?
I
said, how would you know?
How wouldn't you know?
Because I didn't play it.
Ooh, I freaking got you,
You didn't
Russ.
play it either.
Like, I've played very little of it, but I've seen plenty of the gameplay and people like streaming it and everything. And yeah, no, there's too much stuttering in that goddamn game. It's like it's worse than Street Fighter V's netcode.
I guess that's fair. I mean, Street Fighter V, it's like it's not the worst, but it's
not great either.
No, it's definitely not. That's the thing, though. When you have Unreal, unless you do, modern wizardry like the guys over at Arc Systems, most Unreal games tend to have issues with frame rates. Like Tekken, Tekken's better, but it still has. I think it's a 6-frame delay. There's always a guaranteed 6-frame delay on Unreal.
Yeah, but Injustice managed to like implement freaking Injustice 2 rather, not Injustice 1, because Injustice 1 was crap. When it came to like net play.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, wait a minute.
But it started with Mortal Kombat X, and Mortal Kombat X had really bad net play, but then they had a massive update that implemented GGPO to the netcode, and it was freaking fantastic, and there was literally no reason not to play Mortal Kombat X, and they put that same netcode into Injustice 2, and it runs very well. Like you saw our matches before the episode.
I mean,
it was,
I have trash internet too, so the fact that we had like pretty good matches, like it was I mean, if I had better internet, I know that it would have been like pretty much perfect. But I mean, me and you were both dropping combos left and right.
Yeah, but it was still like it was doable. Like it was definitely
it was still enjoyable. Like I'm not going to touch ranked on that game for fucking no way, no how.
Until the internet gets a little bit better, yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of Mortal Kombat, that's another one I could see doing an OC thing.
I would think the OCs wouldn't be terrible.
I feel like it would have to be the easiest, most lazy one to phone in. You just make like a bunch of ninjas.
Well, I now that I'm after playing Injustice, I could see them doing like an armor gear or an armor system kind of thing, and like just bring in the factions that they had from MKX, where you pick like your starting base, and then it's like, oh, if you pick the Lin Kuei, you're an elemental ninja. If you pick the I don't fucking know what Scorpion's clan is, but they're all dead.
Shirai Ryu.
Yeah, if you pick a Shirai
God
Ryu.
damn.
Well,
Like what, bitch?
if you pick a Shirai Ryu, and then you'd have. Okay, I'm trying to think. There's Scorpion's the well-known one. There was. I want to say there was one more character.
You've got Lin Kuei. Well, actually, Shirai Ryu isn't even a faction. You got Lin Kuei, you got the Special Forces.
Oh, I was just thinking of it in general, but yeah. If we're talking about the ones from MKX, it's Special Forces, Lin Kuei, the whichever one the Elder Gods are, Earth Realm Defenders.
White Lotus.
White Lotus. That's what it is. Because Fujin's also part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Black Dragon. That's Kano's deal.
Oh yeah, and then if they did OCs, they could have all of those, and then along with those, they could also do They could do like Chaos Realm, like who is that really crazy dude from the Chaos Realm that would break his own Havoc? Fucking dude, if they bring any character back from Mortal Kombat, like the 3D games, it needs to be Havoc. Fuck Bo Raicho. That would have been cool, but yeah, like you pick your faction, and like depending on which faction you pick, it would change what moves you could have and stuff, and what gear you would unlock. You just like build your own.
It sounds cool, like a build your own Mortal Kombat character, depending on what faction you choose.
If anything,
I'd actually be down with that.
If anything, they could just like make it to where and they could just, instead of even building the characters first, build the create a character system, and then just make it to where all of the actual like fighters from MK are just individual set pieces and armor and stuff that's locked to where the players can't unlock them for their regular character. But programming wise, the computer would just read it as like a base set created character, kind of like in I want to say it was Tony Hawk Pro Skater, where like when you would go to in like 3 or 4, you'd go to the create a skater, and they would have a couple already made.
Oh shit, create a skater! I remember that.
Yeah, there's some things that need creation, and there's other ones where it's like, don't let the internet have that.
That was super dumb fun.
Oh yeah,
Pro Skater.
All the
Create
Pro
a Skater.
Were good. Well, I mean, when they got to Thug 2 was when the decline started to happen. Because I didn't like Thug 2, but the one after it, I can't remember if the one after it was American Wasteland or World Destruction Tour, or whatever it was, but whichever one had Bam Margera in it. Like, as a main character. Sorry, let me clarify.
You never want to have Bam Margera.
Huh?
You never want to have him.
Well, they had him in, like, 3 of the games, and then he finally became, like, a main character. Like, they added him in... He was in Tony Hawk 4, was his appearance, if I recall. And then he was in Thug 1 and Thug 2 as unlockable skaters. And then it was like
the
Team
first
Hawk versus Team Bam. Get Don
Yeah.
Vito.
I think that was the first create a skater like one game where you maybe not create a skater but create a trick as well.
Okay, I was about to say, I create a skater started with number 2, like just regular Tony Hawk 2.
But you had like a custom like skateboard trick that you could do. I think the one with Tony versus Bam. I think that was the one that.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you are right on that one because I played all. I remember, and I never saw that.
Yeah, because I remember Bam had like a dumb as hell line where someone was asking how he was doing. He was just like chillin'.
Let's make a.
Really
there needs to be a Viva La Bam OC creator.
No. That does not need to happen.
You just use them to fuck with Ape.
Just get a spray bottle. No. Get back in your shark hat.
Here we go. It would be a Jackass video game where you create your own Jackass, and it's just WarioWare micro games.
Get the fuck back in your shark hat, Bishop. Crawl back in once you came.
So Christian, you've been silent. Give us an OC game.
Oh gosh.
Like, what would you think would be some cringy ass shit for them to put OC creation in?
Well, gosh, my knee jerk is Dragon Ball, but that exists, and then follow up is Sonic,
which also exists. It's like that's what I was saying. Like, we've already hit the bottom of the barrel. We can only kind of go up.
Jesus Christ. Maybe like turn the Mii's from Smash 4 into an entire game.
I would actually be kind of
like
fine with that.
You do a Mii themed OC of whatever Nintendo Universe character you like, or whatever elements of any of them. You could be like Mario proportions or realistic or highly in.
You would just go online and find so many Shreks.
Four-handed, four-armed Bowser. No. Three-headed and six-winged Charizard.
We're not talking about Spore, okay?
Okay.
We're talking about Smash Brothers.
Actually, that does sound like Spore. Never mind, I apologize.
Well, Spore is just the OC creation for life itself.
Because Flare Blitzes have Flare Blitz. I'm sorry for that image, by the way.
You'll be alright, bud.
It's Flare Blitzes break shields.
Oh.
Like,
that was a
man.
real serious burpee burp I just did there.
I mean, the obvious ones are all like the shitty animes. Or animes that have shitty fan bases. Because, I mean, I'm not a fan of Naruto, but, I mean, it's not the worst anime. It really isn't. There's issues with it, but there's worse.
Actually, maybe I can throw one out here, because you mentioned shitty anime, and while I do think that this is a shitty anime, it is popular. A lot of people like it, and I respect the fact that people like it. But Sword Art Online,
that already has one.
Oh, it does.
It does.
I don't know. Remind me to.
We hit the bottom of the barrel, and we're going up pretty much.
Logical projection. We're at .hack sign now.
Oh, are we? Okay. Well, we're
Oh, dude, I just found out Dot Hack Sign is on Hulu.
Oh, is it?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The original. Fuck yeah, dude. I just found that out today because I was trying to look for a new anime because we just finished season 1 of My Hero, and it's like, at that point, it's like, man, Brittany wants me to wait because she wants to watch it together, and I'm like, I need a shonen fight anime. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, season 2 isn't dubbed on Hulu yet, so yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I think we might just watch the Japanese version. Anyways, the English dub is great, but I don't mind subs.
Yeah, but freaking Christopher Sabat goodness on All Might is pretty great.
Here's the thing, I'm like not the biggest Chris Sabat fan because like a lot of people are like he's the greatest American voice actor, and I'm just like no,
that's
no. True. I hear that a lot. I hear people fangasm about him all the time.
I don't think there's a single like best American. I don't think a single best American voice actor exists.
I mean, I'll tell you, my favorite is Matt Mercer, and that's just because he's just cool with his fans. Like he fucking loves his fans so much. He's so cool with them, and he does a good job in all of his shows too. And
Matt Mercer is a really cool guy.
Yeah. Like, did you see the thing where like a fan brought him a body pillow of McCree?
Really? No, I have not seen that.
He was just like holding it, and he was like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever been given in my life."
I've seen one video, and it's like a personal favorite of mine. Of his name is Chris something, not Chris Sabat, but like another Chris.
Is it Chris Sabat?
No, not Chris Sabat.
Okay.
God damn it, Bishop. I know you're trolling me, but god damn it.
Is it Christopher Lloyd?
No, it's Christopher, the guy that voices Hercule.
Oh, you're all washed up.
Yeah. So, Christian, what if I were to tell you that there exists a video of that guy in the Hercule voice reciting that entire copy pasta you love so much?
Oh my god.
The one you kept quoting, that one cast?
Yes, like, what the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little bitch?
It's a tradition in the show already to bring it up.
Yeah, but I felt like I should tell it. When we bring it up, like, hours later, I'm like, how come I didn't tell him about that yet? Like, just... I need to send it to you one of these days, but yeah.
Oh no, I just thought of one, and it's not the typical kind of cringy autism fan base. It's a different kind of like new edge mainstream kind of cringy autism. The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
I could see The Walking Dead having a shitty OC game. Now,
I haven't watched too much. I haven't watched much Walking Dead, so I mean, I wouldn't know.
The fan base isn't like cringy OC kind of shit. Like they're not that kind of fan base, but they are like the kind that's like you'll find like you go to Walmart and there's like 3 different shirts that are like if Daryl dies we riot, and there's like the lady with like the 2-gallon thermos of Coca-Cola and like the short shorts that are obviously a guy's pair of boxers rolled up, and like her like flat ass cheeks are just sagging out the back. Yeah, that's the lady that's like a very large majority of that show, and it's like they're all like if here's the thing, chances are if they're hot for Daryl, they're redneck.
See, here's the thing, I could see people like some like weird, I guess like the weird part of the internet making like OCs of friggin' Walking Dead, but I feel like it would jump to like High School of the Dead territory.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that. If you ever seen that freaking train,
God,
I don't even.
I have a friend who told me that was one of the greatest animes of all time, and I was like, "You shut your fucking mouth."
I mean, it's good for a good laugh,
yeah,
I guess.
I like this thing. I was like, it's a decent fan service anime.
It's entertaining, but like
most fan service animes aren't worth the time of day, to be honest.
Like if you think it's fantastic, like
well, this is the same guy that told me that Michael Bay was one of the greatest directors of all time.
Okay, well then his opinions are already flawed, so it's fine.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years he's like, dude, Funko Pop makes the greatest toys ever.
Funko Pop?
I was making a joke about Funko.
What's Funko?
You don't know about Pops? The super popular figures that have like the beady eye.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
The company is called Funko. Right. I was about to say, I mean, you follow the best friends. You should have seen the video where Wooly like went through his house finding them.
Oh.
Yeah. Liam and I can't remember if it was Liam and Matt or Liam and Pat like went through his house and just like hit a bunch of Pops, and there's just a video of him going through finding them and throwing them away in the trash. It's so funny.
Yeah, I remember one video of like Maximilian Dude. He found like a duo Pop collection, like a Pop like duo pair or whatever. It was like Gamora and Strider, and he's just like he grabs the Gamora one, chucks it, he grabs the Strider, and he's just like, oh.
The funny thing is, like, everyone was talking so much shit about Gamora, but she gets so much fucking play. Like,
she looks really cool. She looks fun.
She's very solid, and I thought for like, I mean, it's a character who in the comics when she first started, she was like she was space, like Space Xena pretty much. She was just like, let's put skimpy clothing on her and give her a good weapon, and it was just like that was her character. And then like over time, they were like, okay, we were bad in the past because we were stupid, and we've learned and we know better. Let's make her, you know, not just sex appeal. But then it's like they didn't really do much for her character, so she was always just there's too many characters in Marvel that are just like, I need revenge. I'm angry for revenge. Oh, look at my revenge boner. Oh, like that's so many characters. Well, that's a lot of characters in comics and just media in general. And she just fell into being that character. Just I gotta kill Thanos.
She looks like a PSO character in Marvel Infinite, and that gets an A-okay in my book. I just want them to, because supposedly they're going to put the rest of the Guardians in the game. I just want them to do like how they did with Spider-Man, to where, you know, they'll when they release release a digital combo pack of both Guardians movies with the soundtrack or something, and then give me a voucher for like Guardians of the Galaxy movie costumes for the Guardians in the game. Won't Drax be like Gamora's mag?
Mag?
It's a PSO reference. It's those little robots that like follow your shoulder and everything and give you buffs. Yeah, and you feed them and shit. Yeah. Well, I mean, Gamora, like, I mean, I can see, especially with the way that they plan on like approaching the whole. I was just making a dumbass joke. By the way, I know, I got you now. Yeah. But it's just like for me, like, I really want all the Guardians to be actually playable, and like I think if they're not going to put Wolverine in, Drax would be a great replacement for him, gameplay wise. Like think about it, you could all the moves that Wolverine does, just give Drax 2 daggers, and you could have him technically do the same thing. Even fucking Swiss cheese. Looking at Drax, I feel like he'd be like a one of those characters that have like command grabs and like have like really like moves that propel him forward, but it's mainly the command grabs, and he gets follow-ups on his command grabs, like kind of like Makoto, sort of. Because I feel like he'd be like rushed down with a pretty like sick command grab that he gets like follow-ups from.
I could definitely see having command grab. I could definitely see that.
Like it'd just be like a grab, and like he does like a little stabby stab, and then like he gets like a big like dagger slash at the end of like following it up or something like that. I don't know, something about that.
You know what?
I like stabby stabs.
What I would like to see him have is when you said command grab, like give him like Cyborg's tackle from Injustice, where he just like pins you to the ground.
It's the dumbest fucking thing.
I fucking hate that move, by the way. It's got the wonkiest fucking hitbox. It anti-airs. It's stupid.
It's the dumbest thing that I'd ever think Cyborg would have. Like I do not think Injustice or NetherRealm like did that character justice.
I don't know. His other stuff is all cool. Like his blasters and the mother box stuff is neat, but it's like
he just gets a little of a shot. He just gets a little of a shot.
For which move?
Like the friggin' his projectile.
Oh no, I'm talking about the rocket one. Like he has the thing where he puts the laser down, 2 rockets come out, and then he's got the mother boxes that turn into like the drones.
Yeah, but that stuff is fucking situational and shit.
He's a projectile character. It's setting up traps and shit, and he's got he's got that really good I think it's his back circle where he does the forward like gigantic mega fist.
Yeah, but you got characters with like fucking faster projectiles and characters that are way faster than him.
Yeah, but they don't have good trap. Like, but the thing is, having a faster projectile doesn't mean it's a good projectile. You can have good slow projectiles, and you know I'm right.
I really think he sucks. I think he sucks.
You need to play against a good Cyborg, because like,
I guess.
I've seen some crazy shit you can do with Cyborg. I had a friend that used him for a little bit. He dropped him eventually, but he dropped him for Martian Manhunter. So it's like, you know. I
feel like you're working so hard with Cyborg but getting so little. It's like
I don't like him as a character, and I think there's other characters that do his job better. But my whole thing is like I said that wrong. It's not that I don't like him as a character. I think they did just fine, is what I'm saying. But as far as zoners go, there are better zoners, and he doesn't have any good mix-up options. So he's not like versatile. You know, he is still a zoner, but he's like a weird trap zoner. And because it's not Marvel, it's NetherRealm style projectiles. Zoning isn't that strong. Especially because like everyone has a projectile, and all it takes is like one trade to set up all of your traps and shit. So like they'll trade on the projectile, take the hard knockdown, burn meter to roll forward, and they're already there.
All right, I'll back off for now, but I'll end it with this: a Cyborg OC would do better in that game.
See, now I want to learn Cyborg. I'm gonna learn Cyborg just to like fuck with you now, and I'm gonna use that shitty tackle all the time.
Do it. Prove me wrong.
I will. But okay. Oh, you know what? No. Now that you said that, though, I think if they did, oh my god, and this could scratch that itch of yours for a PSA game, a Justice League, a JLA game.
Wait, a PSA game? Wait,
like a PSA style game for the JLA where you play as like a Justice League recruit.
Wait, what is PSA? What is that?
Fancy. Oh wait, PSO. Sorry.
PSO, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I was about to say.
Sorry.
It's not. It's Fantasy Star Online, not Fantasy Star Adventures or whatever.
Or a public service announcement.
Or yeah, public service announcement.
But no, but yeah, imagine like a game, maybe faster than PSO, of course, but to where you actually made your own superhero. Well, wait, they did that DCU.
Yeah, and it sucked.
I thought it was all right. It wasn't very good, but it wasn't like shit. Like it was.
I got into it a little bit, and I just like there's just I just want a better. It could be better.
If you play,
this game, but better.
If you play the game PvP, it's utter trash because like they didn't do anything to like keep new players safe from like high level players. So you just be in like the first area, and like you just step out to start a quest, and like a level 40 player just runs in and hits you once, and you're dead.
Oh yeah, I forgot they had the whole hero and villain thing going on too.
That's the thing. The PvE servers were fine because they were restricted to like certain areas, and when you entered that area, it was purely PvP. Like if you stepped in there, it was free game. But like if you were in like the main adventure areas, then you know you could just quest. So it was fine in that sense. It was like a lot of the issues with it were like some powers were just outright trash. Like if you didn't have something that gave you like, I loved using the Spider-Man style agility, but they didn't give you like a cool web slinging or something like that. It was just like you can now jump further. It's like I might as well just fucking fly, especially because you can pick any power and then pick flight. It's your traversal is its own option. So it's like there's no reason to pick the whole parkour I can run up buildings thing because all the other ones are better.
Damn, they feel really strongly about that.
I played it for a while. I liked it. It wasn't bad, and like the cool thing about it was it had the whole thing that like KOTOR and not KOTOR, the Old Republic and Lord of the Rings Online had, to where your aesthetic and your armor builds were separate.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really cool. And there'd be times where you'd get a new piece of armor, and it's like, wow, there's a really good piece of armor. I'm gonna put it on and see what it looks like. And you put it on, your character suddenly looks like 1,000 times more badass, and it's like, well, I guess Merc the Assassin just got a new headband. Yeah. My character's actual name was Merc, but it was M-U-R-K, and he had smoke powers, so it was like murky.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, this segues in, like, since we're talking about OCs, there have been some shitters in that game. Not saying that yours, not saying that yours was,
dude,
but
dude, I got a story for you. The first time I fucking played, the lobby, like when people were trying to find group and everything, I was just walking around and figuring out the controls and shit, and I turn, and there's two Batmans, right? Two Batmans standing right next to each other, player controlled, and this is in like the police department in. Oh no, this wasn't the very first area. This was the second area which you teleport to. It was in Gotham City, right? We're in the Gotham City Police Department. So there's two player-controlled Batman lookalikes, and their names were like the Batman and the with a 3_ Batman.
This
like,
already
that
sounds
kind
like a
of
fucking
thing.
headache.
It was like, I mean, I don't remember what they actually were, but it was something like that, to where like they were just trying to get around. Oh fuck, someone already got Batman, and then next to them was the NPC Batman. And it's like, I'm just like having that moment where I'm like, okay, well, turning. And I can't remember if it was the same area, but for posterity's sake, yes, let's just say it, or not posterity, for the sake of the joke, I turn and fucking Goku with Barry Allen style running man just shoots by me. Like, dude, it's so. And
wait, this was DCU or this was Second Life?
No, this was DCU. This was DCU.
Sounds like Second Life,
dude. Oh no, like, dude, you can rip off everything. Like, I saw Snake, I saw Samus, I saw every Marvel character you can think of, every DC character.
I saw Deadpool once.
Oh yeah, I saw Deadpool. I saw a lot of Wolverines. Here's
the thing though. It said Deadpool, but the dude like freaking he was like a crystalline man that flew and had a cape and looked nothing like Deadpool.
Oh.
He was like like a very deep shade of purple and nowhere near like the red and black. I'm like, why is your fucking name Deadpool? Why?
Like, why are you Deadpool? It's like, because my power is water and I drown people in it?
No!
Oh, that's terrible. That's really bad.
No!
Oh, man. But I'm trying to think of like some of the other ones. Like, I remember seeing Ryu. I remember seeing a few different Street Fighter characters. I want to say the two that really stick out. I remember seeing Ryu, and I want to say Bison, because they have like the Dictator armor. Or armor like it. God, who the fuck else was there? I saw some fucking stupid ones. But man, like, that's the funny thing. Like, before DCU, there was a game with the same kind of fucking options, City of Heroes, and you didn't see anywhere near as many clones in City of Heroes. Like, City of Heroes, people actually like wanted to make original characters and stuff.
Oh man.
I mean, you would still see Wolverine, but
I'm sorry, I'm just still thinking about the freaking you drown people in my Deadpool. And I'm still thinking about that. I feel like only a shower will wipe that out of my brain.
That would be cool, but they don't make water hot enough.
Oh, that's funny. I guess that's why it would be cool, huh? It's just not hot enough.
Get out of here. Go on, get. Get out of here.
You've ensured that no temperature is going to clear this.
You'll never be clean, Adam. You'll never be clean.
Forever dirty. Many sticky fingers.
Okay, so
Please stop. Please stop.
to be honest, I mean, it's not really the OC territory, but I guess now at this point, because we can't really think of any more shitty ones, because most of the shitty ones have already been done.
That's sad.
Yeah, what games with character? What games would you want to see character creators in though? Like the first one that comes to mind for me is easily Borderlands. Like I want Borderlands 3 to have a character creator.
Borderlands 3 would have an awesome character creator,
Oh my God,
honestly,
yeah.
if they let you do that. Like,
I saw this thing where someone was arguing about how like Borderlands is about the characters, and it's like, yeah, well, I mean, if we're not playing as the characters, then give us a lot of free time with them. Like if they did something like Persona, to where like you can go and like do a bunch of shit, not just like questing, but like just hanging out with the old Vault Hunters and new Vault Hunters. Like to be able to go
Yeah,
to
just-
Lilith and be like, "Yo, can you just party up with me so I can do this other mission?" And then like, we'll do your mission. It's like, yeah, cool. NPC joined your party. That'd be fucking
Honestly,
rad.
and I really don't like using this game for reference, but Destiny,
Yeah.
you can just do a class system, like featuring like not all the classes that have been previous Borderlands game, just like new classes that they've done before.
The thing is,
but
all the classes like were kind of proxies of the old ones. Like there were some weird ones. Like when it comes right down to it, Zero, his ability is more like Lilith's, and Mordecai's is more like Maya's. Like it even like the game logic is even the same way. Like you point it at someone for Mordecai and Maya, and you hit the button, and it just like immediately seeks out and hits the enemy. Whereas Lilith and Zero go into the invisible state that gets a special bonus afterwards.
yeah, and then the DLC ones were
Those ones were completely different. Yeah.
they were completely new. I guess I guess Krieg would have been like similar to Brick in a way. I guess.
And the Gunzerker. Because like that's the thing, like they could have it be to where like the classes could be like Berserker, Soldier, Assassin, Siren, and then like come up with a few new ones. Like I still think like you could delegate or not. Is delegate the right term there? Like you could. I'm pretty much saying you could just throw the Berserker and the Psycho into the same category there.
Differentiate?
No. Because I'm not saying
not
you wouldn't want to differentiate. I'm saying like you put them in the same one.
Compare?
No. They'd be in the same category.
Oh, all right.
saying,
Well, then
like-
I don't know what the word is. Then I'm
Okay,
sorry.
well,
I can't think of whatever it is you're going for sure.
Whatever, don't matter. My vocabulary ain't that good.
Yeah. Well, anyway, where I was getting at, like, what I was getting at was, just make fresh new classes like they've always done in their iterations and stuff like that. Well, fresh-ish, I guess.
Yeah.
And just put a character creation out of that. You know, like choose your race. Well, actually, race.
There isn't really races in
Yeah. Like just choose your gender and get a face type
or if
like
anything,
whatever.
did you play Tales from the Borderlands?
No, I haven't played too many Telltale games.
Okay. Well,
That kind of
I'll
I
give
kind of
you-
find them boring, but I will admit they are very entertaining, like
will
to
say
watch and
this.
stuff like that.
I will say this, as a Borderlands fan, you at least need to go and watch a playthrough of them, because the ending of Tales from Borderlands is confirmed canon by Gearbox, and it's pretty fucking big. Like, you want me to just give you the
Really?
cliff notes?
Yeah, sure, go on ahead.
Helios crashes into Pandora, and they find out there's vaults all over the galaxy.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so like they pretty much like walk like the main characters open a vault, and like they both get like a piece of treasure from the vault, and then proceed to like turn on this thing, and it like just blips all through this like hologram map of the universe, and it's just like slowly you just see the vault seals popping up over planets, and there's like, oh,
Gotcha.
I guess there's more.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, no, I totally see. I totally see like a neat character creation for like Borderlands 3 if they would.
Well, you were
Which-
saying like Destiny, and that actually is a good idea. Like if you just had like have it be to where like you start off with the Instead of it being like in the other
Yeah,
games
just-
where when your skill points are like your character's set in a basic way, but your skill points just make it to where like you play like slightly different over time. Make it more
Yeah.
like Destiny, to where when you put a point in it, it changes it with more effect. You know?
Yeah. And that's like that's the thing. Like, what I'm saying is just friggin' choose your class, body type, male, female, make advanced changes. Done.
Yeah, I was about to say because I would definitely want to have like sliders and shit. Like I would want to be able to like customize my outfit, my armor. I want to give my cute girl some like slashes and shit, like some scars. Maybe give her like a one dead eye. I just love when like shows, whether it be anime or comics or cartoons or whatever, when they have cute girls with scars. That's the best. That is the best.
Huh.
You see, like if you have a chart and it says the best, and then on the bottom it says the worst, it wouldn't be at the bottom; it'd be at the top. See what I'm saying?
So this has been an episode of Weabop.
We still got 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so one actually that a character creator I just remembered that we didn't get here in America. Project Justice had one. Rival Schools 2.
Wait, shut up! It did.
Mm-hmm. The Japanese version has a character creator.
What?
Yeah, and the funny thing is, if you get the Japanese version, is way cheaper for collecting because there was they released a shit ton of them in Japan, but in America it had a limited release.
Fucking Capcom! What the? Why?
What they did in Japan there was like a Heroes and Heralds kind of mode where there was like a bunch. It had all the different like territories, like all the different schools and shit.
Yeah, Capcom!
Yeah, and you would like actually go and fight. From what I remember, it was kind of like a board game. And you would just fight while you played the board game and stuff. And it's like, as you played, you would get moves from different characters and stuff. And
It sounds so cool!
yeah, like people said it was neat. And in the American version instead, we got jobbers. Like in the very bottom corner of the screen, there's this little like icon that's a male and female silhouette with a question mark over it. And when you click it, it like has a drop down menu, like old Windows style, that just has a bunch of names. And you just scroll through and you pick a name, and then it just gives you this like character that they made in the Japanese create a character and just brought it over.
To hell with these Americans, Capcom Japan.
Yeah, pretty much, because they didn't if they had done that and they were like, oh, well, let's give them neat renders at least. No, they still look like the shitty created characters from the original version. Like when you play with a created character, you understand the limitations of the character. You know, you can't make them look as badass as fucking like Ryu and Akuma and shit. But you can still give them neat moves and come up with shit. But when they just give you these pre-made OCs that are shit looking, it's not like, this is my character. No, this is someone else's fucking character I don't like and don't want to play as.
This is okay. So there's two halves of this anger that I'm feeling right now.
Oh no! Here's the best part. Here's the best part. All the jobbers they put in the American version are like fucking broken. They're so powerful. They each have like 4 to 6 supers, and then they each have like 4 to 6 special moves. And the special moves, like literally, one of the characters has 2 different projectiles. One that like is a typical Hadouken, but then one with like a parabolic arc to where it'll anti-air mid-screen.
That's cool.
And then he also has a command grab and a Rekka.
Why would you ever give someone a command grab and a Rekka?
Yeah, it's just like, what's the point? And then his supers were he had super versions of all of his regular moves, and then like he had like I think it was like Batsu's air guts bullet and Eureka's aerial like spin move. I can't remember. It was weird, but like, dude, yeah, I'm like now I want to like I need to go back to that game and just record some footage of the jobbers because they're ridiculous.
Like, friggin', I can't think of any character, any fighting game character in existence that has both a Rekka and a command grab. Like,
If I recall, there's a Rekka in the game that does a high-low also, depending on what button you press for the second hit.
Okay, so I almost said Geese, but then I just realized, oh god, as ridiculous as Geese is, Geese doesn't have a command grab.
Well, like I said, it's a high-low one. It's I want to say it's Akira's, yeah, because it's like core circle, no, core circle back kick. She does like a spin kick, and if you do the regular one, it will connect into itself. But if you do the low doesn't truly combo, but you can combo off the low.
Huh.
Or no, I think you can super cancel low. Either that, or it gives you a hard knockdown. Either one is good in a fighting game. Just one's better than the other.
I guess.
But a hard knockdown
whatever.
with a command grab is still good.
Just upset that cool things don't exist in America.
Oh, dude, I want to see an OC if they ever bring back an OC creator if they ever bring back Power Stone.
That could be cool.
That'd be fun.
Like, you can create, like, your base form, and then create, like, the superpowered gem form.
Yeah, and then they could just have like a shit ton of special moves and supers because in number one, your 2 attack buttons are replaced by 2 special moves, and then in the second game you only have 1 special move.
Okay, I want to segue back into Dragon Ball real quick. Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine. Ditch it, Power Stone. Ditch Power Stone. It's all good.
No, because that gave me an idea that I kind of wish they really did with Xenoverse.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Create the transformations.
yes, y'all know that they do like the Super Saiyan and everything, but you can't really edit Super Saiyan all that much.
Yeah.
But you know what race you could have edited? 2 of them actually.
And
What would
which of
that be?
those?
Frieza's race and the Majins.
Ah, yes, that is
Like
true.
they could, like freaking Frieza's race could have had you could have edited the base form, the second form, hell, even the third form, all the way up to the final form. Do you realize how freaking cool that would have been?
That would have been rad. They should have just given you like the ability to just create random aliens. Like they should have given you like a rap sheet of just different races from DBZ and let you just go ham.
Like
I would've loved
Majins giving you,
Or androids.
yeah. Like androids had transformations. I mean, even though it was just like one non-canon one, it happened. It was freaking Android 13.
Androids in general, they're not playable in the game, are they?
Android. I think Android 13 just got in via DLC.
But is it for the OCs though? Can you create an android?
No.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. They should have allowed you to
Yeah.
create an android. That would have been cool.
It would have been.
Because they have their own, you know, their own pros and cons. Like they wouldn't have to charge their meter, but at the same time, you know, they don't get that burst of meter.
Yeah.
So it's like I always like that, and like going back to Tenkaichi, like we talked about a few casts ago. That's one thing Tenkaichi I thought did really well when they didn't give them the androids the ability to power up, and it made them have like their own interesting style of play. But they just didn't do enough of that stuff for the characters, in my opinion.
I would have really liked a cell variant of kind of an android.
Yeah, like a bio android.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
That would have been cool too.
Like you could make like a really creepy like version based off of friggin' first form cell.
Yeah.
I know Christian really loves that form.
First form cell?
Yeah.
It's the coolest one.
You want to see something
Scary
really
one.
weird?
let's answer your question with another question. Want to see me drink this guy?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
You do that guy's voice so good.
I love that so much.
What?
It's so funny.
Takahata 101? Just creepy Takahata 101? I don't know. I'm not a good voice
Hey,
actor.
Christian, it's your turn.
What's up, man?
Talk about a game.
Like think of something shitty in OCE.
Pokemon Go. Honestly, they shit the bed with the character creator on that because everybody was just it was just so stock. Everybody was stock.
Well, what would you want like a real create a character in though? Like what kind of setting? What kind of game?
For some reason, what popped into my mind was a create your own Pokemon character RPG, and I'm just like,
X and Y?
I'm starting to get a no, like create your own Pokemon.
Oh God!
God.
Poor
Yeah.
eugenics scientist.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh God, I'm getting queasy. Shit, thinking about that.
See, you know what series that would actually make a lot of sense for though is Digimon. Where like you would get like you could start off with you getting corrupt data and you having to repair it, and you like fill in the
what's a
fucked up
funny
parts with it.
you know what's a funny thing that people often forget?
What?
Takato actually created Gilmon.
Who?
Yeah. Who?
Takato from Digimon Tamers, the 3rd season. Gilmon, the red dinosaur dragon man.
Uh-huh.
Did you guys not watch Digimon Tamers?
I didn't know he was called Gohan.
No, Gilmon.
Oh, Gilmon. Okay, yeah, no, because he made the fucking shitty card and he tried to scan it, and then
And it created a Digimon.
Yeah, the Pokemon came out in the Digimon show. That's what I just said. Dooper doop.
No, man, it's all right.
But man, fucking Christian, you haven't been talking a lot during this cast, and you didn't eat leftovers, so you don't have an excuse.
I'm sorry. I'm working on Artcraft, which is encouraged of me.
So Minecraft, that's what you want No C creator in?
I guess.
I don't want to think about that because
I mean the autism's already real, so why not?
You can play as a creeper or as a hero, Brian.
It's a hero, as a hero, Brian. His adventure begins.
See, I'm just wondering
all those times we said removed hero, Brian. We were playing.
They need to
guess that, huh, fellow?
I'm wondering when Sonic Forces is going to get the Pikachu tail in it.
I don't want to think. I already have to deal with the fact that it has a Persona 5 costume. I have to deal with that. I have to deal with that horrifying fact that it has that and that exists.
I love the creepy ass monkey ball parts in it. That's my favorite.
Oh my god! Please, I don't want to think about it
because like the hands look almost human.
No.
So what I've seen people do is they put the Persona jacket on and they put the monkey ball hands and feet.
Stop, please. Stop.
It's so creepy, dude.
I don't want to think about it. I already have to get the image of that monstrosity that Game Grumps created out of my head.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking, I watched like the first episode or two. Whew. I was like, nope.
The thumbnail was enough to make this. Yeah, the thumbnail's enough to make me say nope.
I'm just that game. It's so boring. Like I was trying to watch Austin Eruption play it, and I'm just like, dude, it's so boring. It's the most autopilot Sonic has ever been, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah,
got him.
I just really like. I know it's just wishful thinking and just very, very crippling naivete at this point, but I just want another good Sonic game. I just want a good Sonic game. I mean, I like the 3D formula.
You want a new 3D Sonic game that's good.
Like a fantastic 3D Sonic game.
Like here's the thing: if you don't look for like amazing, but you look for like pretty good. I think there's a decent amount of 3D ones. Like
I mean, it's doable though.
I'm like the only person in the world that thinks this, but I liked Colors, and not like Colors has some praise, but
Colors is good.
But I'm the only fucking person that likes Lost Worlds. I thought Lost Worlds wasn't bad. Yeah, it's like a fucking Sonic ripoff of Galaxy, but sometimes it's good to rip someone off if they're doing something better.
I've never played Lost World. I never.
The big thing everyone bitched about was like the controls, because they no longer had it to where Sonic builds speed over time. Instead, you like hold one trigger to go into like a run, and you hold the other trigger to go into like a full sprint. And the thing is, like, people are like, well, it doesn't give you that Sonic speed. You got to build up your speed. And it's like, yeah, but Sonic for a very long time has not done anything that rewards the players for actually getting high speed. Like, that is no longer a mechanic. Like, that has been abandoned when they went to 3D. You know, there hasn't been anything where if you're going fast enough, you just completely cut out a third of a stage. They stopped doing that.
Oh, gross. Mario OCs, do they exist? Do those exist?
Oh, probably somewhere.
Oh, you know they're out there.
I never seen one, but I don't want to go looking.
You know what would be creepy to see? I wonder how creepy Donkey Kong OCs would be.
I don't want to go looking there either.
See, now I'm gonna look some up, and not only am I gonna look some up, I'm gonna look up like fucking DeviantArt 18+ tags only for you.
No, please
I'm
don't.
just going to bombard your Discord with it, just like
no. I
every
don't want
second
you
you're
to.
alive. Just like
No. I don't want you to. I check that. I check that shit on my phone when I'm out. I don't want to open something I'm gonna regret.
Oh man.
At least give me the common courtesy of letting me know that it's NSFW.
Nope. I'd be like,
That's
hey,
fine.
call your mom in for the room on this one.
Here's what you do, man. You just forward whatever he sends you to me, and I'll check it for you.
It's like 30 minutes later, yeah, it's good. And then you look at it and it's porn.
It's like Christian's just gonna be my test this. Is it safe? Please.
He's gonna be your Mikey.
Listen, man, there's no way I would do that to you.
Be his Mikey?
Yeah.
Well, Mikey is
Or
a good thing.
his evil nemesis that does that shit.
I don't have it. I don't have an evil nemesis that does bad shit to me.
Oh shit! After talking about the Dark Souls thing last week, I just realized, because I had said I would be cool with a Dark Souls game in this setting. I want an OC creation kind of shit for Gundam, where I make my pilot and my mech.
That could work.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that could work.
And then they could even do it like a full MMO style, to where like you can pick to where you're either a Fetty or Xeon, or if they go further in the storyline and go with Zeta, you could also be part of the Aug, the Titans, you know, shit like that.
I'd be down for that. That's a cool idea.
Could work. Oh crap, Bishop.
What?
This might be very fitting, mainly because you're just now watching it right now.
Oh.
Or just got done with season 1, but My Hero Academia OCs.
Oh god, I can only imagine how that's going.
How terrible would that be?
It would be about the same as like an X-Men OC.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing is, My Hero Academia, like, they definitely go a lot more left field with their quirks than X-Men. Like, X-Men, the worst thing that you've seen is like a Murloc that's like, I can turn my hand into daggers and I'm green and bubbly on my skin. Whereas, like, in My Hero Academia, there's a guy that's literally a walking concrete block.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure that 90% of like the OCs that people have created are freaking love interests to Suya the Frog Girl.
Probably.
Listen,
most likely. Huh?
Just because she's the best.
Sue is pretty great, but I mean,
it is pretty good. But honestly, I'm on the Ochiko side of things.
Which one's that? Who?
Gravity Girl.
Oh, what's her name again? I'm so bad with the names.
Ochiko Uraraka.
No.
Yeah,
Uraraka.
I think the Invisible Girl's cute.
Ochiko?
Yeah, I like her personality. She's funny.
No, the Invisible Girl, not Ochiko.
Oh, who's Ochiko?
Ochiko's the Gravity Girl.
Oh. Well, I just said the Invisible one, and then he said Ochiko.
Well, because he's just...
Well, what is he? What is he, Adam? Tell us. What is he?
Okay.
I'm curious.
I don't know.
I'd like to know.
I was just going to say that he was just probably just messing with you, or he was just saying yes because he didn't care. I don't know.
It's like for like another 10 minutes, like Adam just hijacks and just insults Christian. Did you fucking piece of shit?
That would hurt me deeply. I'm not gonna lie, fella.
Yeah, so far
I would never do that to Christian. I love Christian so much.
The waifus for me from My Hero are the Invisible Girl and the Earphone Jack Girl. I love the Earphone Jack Girl.
She's cool. I forget about her a lot, but she's cool too.
I love her design. Like she's so cute. And
like they're all cool. They're all really neat.
When my wife realized the girl's powers where she can create things in her body, like at first she saw that girl's design, she was like, that's a dumb costume. And when she saw it, she's like, that costume's fucking brilliant. Holy shit, that's so fucking cool. And then like there's that little bit of a Yuri scene where her clothes are ripped and like the other girl was like, hey, you cover up. She was because like she even says like, wow, you've got a nice rack. And then like the guy comes out and that's when she covers her up and The guy's just walking around like a moron. Just,
I forget that dude's name, but I
he's
love him a
so
lot.
fucking funny. God, he's so funny. Oh my god. I might be doing I mean, hopefully you guys want to get on this because we were talking about doing a game with Rysis. I was talking to some of the guys over at the Austin Eruption Discord about doing a My Hero Academia Rysis game.
I mean,
that sounds cool.
Yeah. And what we were talking about was because there's some people from like EU over there, and I was saying what would be more fun and it would actually be easier for everyone is if we had 2 GMs. I was like, I will be more than happy to be one of them. We have we have 2 GMs for like time reasoning, and someone was saying that it should be like a global team instead of being like, because I said it should be in America instead, just so that we can use completely new heroes and stuff like that. We don't have to worry about, you know, oh, well, that's not how that character would act. It's like, just, okay, well, then let's go with the blank slate. And they were like, oh, well, just make it global. That way you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's like,
smart.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm actually down with that. Yeah, that sounds good. But I just, Rice's system is fun because you can just do whatever the fuck you want, and you just have to, like, pick a stat for it, so.
I don't believe you.
Oh, yeah?
I bet it's restrictive. It doesn't let you do much of anything.
It's not Dungeons and Dragons.
I still gotta read. I still gotta read the thing that you had me download, but
Oh, Rice's, yeah. Dude, it's literally, like, 6 pages long. I think I counted it to you that one day.
Oh yeah, I think you did say it was 6 pages.
At first I thought it was 2 pages, but it's 2 pages for the main rules, and then there's like 2 more pages for clarifications on certain things, and then there's 2 final pages for optional rules.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's 2 for intro and base rules, 2 for character creation, and 2 for optional rules. That's what it is. But yeah, I fucking love that system, and that's the thing. When I said I want to do a Rice's game, someone else in that group was like, "Did someone just say Rice's? Did someone just say Rice's?" It's like, someone knows. Ooh.
I gotta ask around like my around one of my circles of friends and see if they've got any info that they can shoot me about Rice's. They got any experience?
Yeah. Oh, it's super simple. Oh, and the cool thing, I just found out. Apparently, Discord, someone made a dice bot for it, so we don't even have to use Roll20. We can just fucking, you know.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, unless you guys want to see digital dice rolling across the screen.
I mean, it's aesthetically more nail biting to see the dice roll around and wonder what it rolls on.
Yeah.
That is true.
I'm gonna have to co-sign that. That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, but the thing is, for like, well, then I just wouldn't use the character sheet system in Roll20 because you can only do custom character sheets if you have a premium account.
That's just freaking Christian. I like that.
I'm tired.
I like to roll the dice.
All I like to do is find the numbers that come up.
Everybody's gonna think I got something really wrong with me.
Nah.
2 episodes in a row, days apart.
Just busy jerking off.
Yeah. Well, further to just reiterate here. While the episodes go around, our boy is also drawing a episode doodle. We don't know what it is until he gives us the finished product.
Yeah.
But
sometimes they're trash.
yeah, there's some topics that we do talk about that I feel like we need to get better on that to where like he just kind of doesn't have room to like talk or like put his side of things.
Well, see, today. I just think we kind of forgot that we were on this new recording schedule, so we all kind of just came in like haphazardly.
I guess.
I mean, you were the only one that you were the one that reminded me about it.
Right.
And
well, I think the two of us kind of like we just like started like rapid firing back and forth with each other, and like I guess Christian's just sitting there like, oh. Well,
I mean, just think of a property that like you would want to be able to.
It's not normal. I feel out of my element in anything.
Yeah.
Again, though, I just wanted to bring that up and apologize for
probably
it.
Ate it. Did you eat some pudding that got room temperature and then you put it back in the fridge?
What?
What?
You got the rumbly tumblies, the gas butt.
No.
Oh, okay.
Why does that have to... Okay.
Because when I have rumbly tumbly gas butt, I don't like talking.
I
have to concentrate on not pooping myself.
went to work today in a kitchen for
I
hours.
wish I went to work today. I wish I had a job.
I also went and worked at retirement home, and I'm actually kind of...
Dude, the other day I walked for like
just
an
had
hour.
some pizza and a little logie. I shouldn't have to be ashamed of that.
Yeah, a grilled cheese sandwich, and I'm just if I sit back any lower in my chair, I might actually just shut down.
Bro, like fucking, I walked for an hour and a half to a fucking nut company's headquarters for that bitch to not even call me back and tell me I didn't get the job.
A nut company.
Yeah.
Do tell.
A nut company?
I was going to either work at their gift shop, just, you know, processing bags of nuts or selling them to customers, or I was going to work at the factory on the line, I guess making sure shit didn't fuck up, or quality assurance where I would pick out any nuts that didn't crack or something. I don't know. Either way, it was going to be a job. I just want a fucking job.
Yeah. I hear ya.
Yeah, being a full-time housekeeper is kind of shit when you don't get paid for it. Sadness. Okay, going on.
Profound sadness.
Profound sadness. That's
sadness.
I wanted to play Guy for that exact reason. Then I remembered I fucking hate the way Guy plays, so I never played him.
Guy's a hoot. Guy's fun.
I don't like him. I don't like those characters, and I wish I could. I wish I could get my mind, because I'm not good at those kind of mix-up characters like Ibuki and shit. I just can't wrap my mind around that vortex bullshit. Like, it's just in Injustice, it's a lot easier. Injustice makes it a lot easier, but
I was about to call you. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no, because
Black Canary says what?
Street Fighter's so technical on it, whereas like for Injustice, it's more about like it's purely conditioning. In Injustice, it's pure conditioning. It's not about like there isn't really technical side to it. Like, dude, my high-low mix-up game, it's literally back square triangle is the double sweep, back triangle is the far-reaching regular sweep, triangle square is the low I can combo out of, and then my overheads are forward triangle, which is that weird grab, and then triangle circle, which also I can combo out of. Like, those are the 5 moves, and you just condition them with the first 3. And then, you know, you throw in the overhead every now and then.
Shout outs once again to Mike Ross.
Yes.
Alex Ross?
Great. Mike Ross, you ass.
Is that the guy that turned the frogs gay?
No, he's the one that tells America that the frogs are turning gay.
No, I'm making a joke.
Right.
Yeah.
It's much more.
Dude, I saw that apparently like people like constantly post on like Mike Ross's page and on Cross Counter that he needs to go back, and he got really fucking pissed off about it. He was like, "Stop fucking with Gutex. I'm not coming back. He doesn't deserve this shit." And it's like, I at least appreciate that he wasn't just like, leave me alone. He was like, they don't deserve this hate. Because I mean, if you go and watch Gutex, if you go and watch Excellent Adventures and stuff, it is true. It is missing something. It is missing that Mike Ross flair. He's just a fun person to listen to, but like Gutex doesn't do a bad job, and the pros he gets are pretty fun.
And also, very ye old phrase, and I really hate saying it, but it's a phrase. It's said a lot, and it's
say the phrase.
It's sadly true. Nothing good lasts forever.
That is true. That is true. Christian, topic for the next episode.
What to do with cheese?
I'm vegan, so I can't even.
And like that, you've lost me.
It's like he just disconnects from the Discord. And
I'm out of here. I'm out of here. You don't like cheese?
Dude, that's the one thing I really miss. Because I'll tell you right now, there's some vegan cheeses that are pretty good, but they're not the same.
Although fucking convert, sir.
I will tell you this: if you get the right soy and you bread it just right, it tastes just like a fucking mozzarella stick.
See, that doesn't sound pleasing to me, though.
I understand that. I'm not saying it replaces mozzarella sticks. If I'm going to pick something to replace mozzarella sticks, like at my dinner table, I prefer breaded breaded eggplant. Yeah, that shit was good.
Ugh.
Come on. I just no.
Just cut it out. Could you just quit being that guy for like?
I mean, okay, well, if it makes you
minute?
feel any better, there is milk company.
It doesn't.
There's cheese companies that use like almond milks and stuff like that, and it's like scientifically they create it the same exact way they create cheese, so it has similar properties like stretchiness and stuff.
I mean, so here's the thing, though. Like, you're almost having me, but then you put a word that like doesn't belong over the words milk and cheese.
Dude,
Like,
I'll tell you right now, I fucking even when I wasn't vegan, I hated regular white milk. Like I hated drinking a glass of milk. It was fucking gross. But I'll tell you right now, I'll chug me down some almond milk like it's no fucking buddy's business. I'll stick my dick in a fucking almond milk carton, motherfucker.
Take it easy.
Love that shit.
So this will be a good episode. I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay. So Christian, actual topic, something nerdy. Come on.
You're putting him on blast usually.
Well, me and you both picked topics already, so it's his turn.
Okay. Just
fucking you sideswiped me. I thought we were gonna end on a stupid joke.
Nope. We got to come up with a topic. And then you can make a stupid joke. Your topic can be the joke if you're smart enough. That's a challenge, because I know you're smart. Fuck, I dropped my pencil.
You Goodwill hunting me.
Maybe a little bit. Well, I mean, out of most of our friends, you were one of the more smarter ones. More smarter is man. I news.
You know what? Shit. Can we talk about movies next episode?
Dude. Movies are fucking nerdy. Jesus Christ. Christian, pick a movie topic then, motherfucker.
Let's talk about movies.
Yeah, just movies.
Just movies. All right.
Let's just sit around and talk about movies, man.
Just movies. Okay, yeah. Next episode's called Just Movies, everybody. There you go.
Yeah, just friggin' movies. Films.
Let's watch some fucking movies, bro.
Yeah. Please tell me y'all have seen Thor Ragnarok.
Nope.
Oh.
Shit! Damn it, I can't talk about that one then.
Nope. That's what that podcast is going to be. Have you seen this movie? No. Have you seen this movie? No. Have you seen this one? No. Dude, I don't watch fucking movies anymore.
Thanks for watching.
Like half the time I have to... Oh, yeah, sorry. No more tangent. Bye, guys!
Would you just...